Hi. What's up, everybody? God, this is weird. Okay, I haven't done this in so long. Firstly, hello. My name is Dan Andor X2 Shoes, and welcome back to another video on the channel. One that is a little bit different than the last couple of videos I've made. I think it's been over 100 days since I've uploaded on this channel, and I felt, since there's almost 20,000 of you now, good God, I should really come in and make a video about where I've been, why I haven't uploaded, and generally what's going on in my life. So this video will be a little bit of an explainer as to what the hell has been going on in my life over the last kind of 4 or 5 months. But firstly, I'm sorry for keeping you all in the dark. I'm sorry for kind of the lack of communication on my side. I really didn't anticipate being gone for as long as I was, and it kind of all just happened. So let's talk about it. So firstly, yes, I do own a mustache now, and no, I will not be shaving it. Okay, I like the mustache. That's out of the way. Firstly, probably all of you are wondering where I am. Any OGs on the channel may recognize this room from an apartment I used to live in about 2 years ago. I've actually moved back into that apartment. Those of you who've been around the channel for a little while might know that for the last kind of year and a half, I was living in the Middle East. And due to some life changes and some personal stuff happening, I had to leave the Middle East, and now I'm back living in Ireland. Now, I did not anticipate how intense it would be moving my entire life from a country back into my parents' house, and I did not really at all realize how much of a strain that would have mentally, physically, all that kind of thing. I just kind of thought that I would be able to just pack up all my stuff, move countries, set it back up temporarily in my parents' house while I found my own place to live, and just kind of continue streaming and making content as normal. And I kind of did for a while, but then I sort of realized myself that, for the last year and a half, I'd been living in a country abroad with kind of none of my family around, none of my close friends around, bar like some amazing people I met obviously when I was there, but none of my older friends and acquaintances and all that kind of stuff. And I realized that kind of for the last year and a half, 2 years, my one priority in my life was making videos and streaming. And I think once I kind of came home to Ireland, I was so used to just having nothing to do. Like, every night when I was living abroad, most of the time I would just kind of be like, oh, okay, it's like 5 o'clock, it's time to stream. Or, oh, it's Friday night, like, it's time to stream. Or, I've no plans, it's time to stream. Or, let's make a video. But once I kind of came home and there was so much more happening around me, I kind of was like, right, I got to prioritize real life for a little while. And I did that, I spent time with my family, my friends, working on myself personally, all that kind of stuff. And, it's been great. It really has. And I think it's been really like fortifying mentally. And, I kind of kept saying, oh yeah, I'll get back to it. I'll get back to it. And what I found was I'd go and like wake up and say like, oh yeah, I'm going to stream or I'm going to make a video. And then somebody would, hit me up and be like, hey, we're doing this tonight. Do you want to come? And when you've been deprived of that for so long, I just jumped at every opportunity I could to just kind of get back out in the world, as opposed to being shut away in my, little studio making videos, which, don't get me wrong, I love and don't plan on stopping. So that, but I just, I really wanted to prioritize real life for a while, and I have been doing that, and it's been really, really good, and I really have had like a fantastic time coming home. But part of another reason why I have been away for so long is moving back. I moved in with my parents. I was there for like a month. During that time, we had people staying with us, visitors, family, all that kind of thing, and it becomes increasingly hard to stream and to kind of be up late making noise when you're in under someone else's roof. That's completely understandable. I found somewhere else to live then. I moved in there. That also wasn't an ideal living situation for someone who's a content creator. you know, you're living with roommates, it's disruptive. I understand that, you know, I get it. So that kind of put a halt on things as well. And then after a couple of months living in that situation, I now have moved back in here, which it is an apartment I actually used to live in about 2 years ago. My first ever YouTube video was filmed in this room. And it's so bizarre to me. It's come kind of full circle that I'm now back here. It just so happened that the person who lived in here after I moved out, they left and the place became available again. So I was able to move back in. So I'm living here now, just me, completely alone. And I guess I'm making this video to hold myself accountable that, like, now that my life is kind of calming down and I'm kind of settling back into my routine and all these kind of things, is that I am going to continue to post on this channel. I am going to get back to it, both streaming and YouTube. I don't have a definite timeline for these kind of things, as I'm still working through a lot of stuff. I'm still figuring out things. I'm still trying to see what my life looks like. Moving countries and houses 3 times in 4 or 5 months, it's ridiculously complicated. Look, it's just been nuts, but you know, I do plan on getting back to everything. There's so many videos I want to make. There's so much I want to talk about. I want to talk about Kick. I want to talk about the streaming wars. I want to talk about, you know, how to deal with taking such an elongated break like I have, you know, and trying to maintain. God, I washed my hands with hand sanitizer and then I put them in my eyes and now my eyes are itchy. Oh God. But yeah, anyway, long story short, there's a lot I want to talk about. There's a lot I want to create. I'm not done with content. I think I just needed this like break in my life for, you know, a little while to try and to figure out what I wanted. I think that if I had have taken a break like this, that I didn't mean to go on this long. I never even really meant to take a break. I just kind of was forced into it by, like, you know, my living circumstance and things that were happening in my personal life. But I think that if I had have taken this break and then kind of after a few months being like, I have no real desire to make a YouTube video, or I have no real desire to stream, I think that would have answered a lot of questions for me. But I think the fact that, like, I have been thinking about it, I've wanted to stream, I've wanted to make videos ever since I moved back in here alone. I've wanted to make to stream, but unfortunately in Ireland it's very hard for whatever reason to get a fucking internet internet connection set up. So fucking get your shit together and give me my internet. But either way, it's just been a long process and a long weird road that I'm kind of hopefully getting past now. And hopefully in the next few weeks, we can get back into uploads on this channel. Anyone who's stuck around this channel during its little downtime, its little hiatus, thank you. Yeah, anyone who's stuck around during this time, like, thank you. I really appreciate it. A lot of people have sent me messages asking me where I am, if I'm okay, or all these kind of things. So anyone who's reached out, if I got back to you or if I didn't get back to you, I'm sorry, but thank you for your concern. I'm fine. It's just been a bit of a rough few months. A lot of weird personal life shit happened, a lot of change. But we're going to get back to it. We are. I won't keep you guys in the dark any longer. I'm really sorry for, like, lack of communication. But thank you all for the continued support in this channel. It really does mean the world to me. I've, you know, I can't thank you all enough. And even to kind of come in and check when every kind of couple of days or every couple of weeks that I've kind of come in and just checked YouTube comments and see that there's still stuff rolling in daily, and there's still comments on videos, and there's still people liking videos and watching even older videos, and coming by the few times I actually have streamed and coming by the stream and being like, hey, I found you on YouTube, and, you know, thank you. Always say hi to me, please. Like, I love when people come by the stream and say what's up, or they found me on YouTube. It's so great. So I guess to round this off, thank you all for your patience. Thank you all for sticking with me. Again, I'm sorry I've been gone so long, but hopefully we'll get back to our regularly scheduled program, or at least something very similar to that soon. I love you all very much. I hope you're all staying safe and having a fantastic week. Mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. Ha! Ha! Dodge them if you don't want them. But anyway, thank you so much. I'll talk to you all soon. Much love. Peace out.